how the Mercer County House of Hope was visualized as it was in late fall of 2013. Pastor Tim Clutter and I were finishing up a few projects we'd been working on down at the Call Food Pantry. And I was getting ready to leave and said, well, I'm going to have to go find a winter project. And Tim looked at me and he said, why don't you get involved in the county heroin problem? And surprisingly enough, I didn't know there was a heroin problem in Mercer County 2013.
You know, I don't know anybody who wakes up in the morning and goes, I don't think I'll be an alcoholic today, or I think it'd be fun to be an addict. It's not something that they plan for their lives. It's just something that they've reacted to a situation or people in their life. And as we have always said, if you want to get this addiction under control, you have to change people, places, and things.
So it started when I was 16. I was in high school and I was really insecure because I was passed around through group homes and foster cares. So I didn't have confidence, and someone handed me alcohol and it was my best friend. And then it became my worst nightmare. I ended up going to prison for aggravated robbery, and I don't remember how it even happened. So I thought my life would change after that, and I started a family, I had 2 children, and then I hit postpartum. And I didn't know that that's what it was, so I found drugs that cured the problem, but I couldn't be a mother any longer. Then the drugs turned harder. It was heroin and meth. And then once I got into meth, all my morals went out the window. I did whatever I could to stay high and to keep my drug supply going. And when I say anything, I pretty much mean anything. So,
Crystal's first introduction into the house was as a resident. When we interviewed Crystal, we originally said no to her coming in the house because we did not feel that she was ready. She just had a very angry presence about her.
I wasn't pleasant about it. I didn't, surrender. I was fighting them.
And then on the third time when we interviewed her, everything had changed. She was, I'm open to anything. I will do anything to get through this addiction.
I was arrested. I always had 2 rules of getting off the street, is if I had charges of escape and charges of drug trafficking. And I was indicted with those 2 charges. And that's just when I surrendered my life to the Lord. And I wanted to follow him. March of 2019 was my very first time in the House of Hope. And as scary as it was, I wanted to run from it. And I did for a couple of days. And I came back and I just put all my guards down and was just like, I gotta take a chance. I gotta do this if I want a better life.
Typically, we did not and we don't take pregnant girls. Because of her background and the things that she had been through, we allowed her to continue the pregnancy here so that we could watch her reacting to the new baby. It was a boy baby. And that the positive things were going to happen in that relationship. It was wonderful seeing her work with the baby and to see her love it and care for it. And we were not sure that was going to happen, but it did.
Yeah, so I thought this was all not ever going to last. Because if it's too good to be true, run. Or if it's too good, then just run anyway. So it was weird finding love in here. This is where I was first loved, the House of Hope, with no strings attached.
This is a equal opportunity destroyer, I call it. It's random. It can touch anybody in the family, and I think you'll find that most every family has someone in their family that they are dealing with addictions.
This is really the safest environment I've been in any type of recovery. And I think that's why I didn't abuse the rules, because I didn't have a person here that was getting high behind everybody's back, so we weren't trying to be sneaky. Everything was just legitly respected. If they followed protocol, I would have never been allowed in the house because I was pregnant. Therefore, I would have never been a mother to my child. And I would have went back to the streets because I didn't know anything else. So I'm very, very attached to the House of Hope.
We have 2 houses available. Both of them sleep 6, but the women's house was formed in 2014, and the men's house then was built in 2017. My job is to make sure that we stick to the mission statement and that make sure that they follow through with their programming, because I have seen it work and I know our process works. So that's what we're focused on, is making sure that they complete what they come in to do.
Sandy and the House of Hope coming together, not following protocol, just giving me a chance. That was definitely a God thing. So I'm very appreciative of that.
Her past pain and her trials have not defined her at all. Only God could take the trials and pain that she has gone through and used it as a gift to us. We believe, and I believe, and I have seen, that once someone accepts Christ and gives his life over, or at least begins to get to know him, so many of these issues that they deal with every day with addiction, they don't go away, but they're easier to deal with.
I've never felt accepted in a church, and First Church of God, I definitely found my family. And Pastor Craig, he walked along with me through this journey, and he still does. And that's my rock right there.
Time has shown us, for those that didn't believe it in the beginning, that the faith-based or Christ-centered house is definitely one of the most successful ways to work yourself out of recovery. Jesus' hand is always there to grab a hold of it whenever you decide you're ready. And we have seen so many cases of that here, successful cases at the House of Hope.
I was going through addiction and battling with it, going to rehabs and stuff. I can claim 6 months sobriety, but I was never free. So the thoughts never left my head, and the desires never left. But I think I was personally blessed with hitting the floor and surrendering to the Lord and letting Him show me recovery. So I found freedom in it, and so God is freedom.
I'm really proud to say that being around the different facilities in Ohio, that Mercer County as a community, with this board of directors, with this staff, with the community support we continue to get, we by far in Mercer County have the best recovery house in the whole state of Ohio.
If I can say anything to anyone that this reaches, if you've tried rehab and recovery and it's not working, just give Jesus Christ a try. He's not a failure. He is actually perfect and holy. And he's pretty cool. He's pretty lenient, and he forgives. So you don't have to worry about being perfect, because you're not. And he will take that desire away, and he will fill that void. And you will not have to suffer with the stigma of being called an addict your whole life. You are a child of God who is a sinner.